come by you, give you the peace sign.
There you go. That is Lucas Oil Bucks. You can definitely use that if you're racing, driving. You got a boat. They got gun oil. They've got all kinds of stuff. You want to keep things clean or keep them lubricated, Lucas is the way to go. They are the official oil of Mammoth Mountain. And we have got that board sideways, and the gate is down. Let's see who's going to grab the first Lucas Oil hole shot. And it looks like Breck with a good jump off the gate. See if he can hold it at the top of the hill. And it's going to be Benny Breck with the Lucas Oil hole shot. The 160 of Corey Pennington second down the hill. Justin Ashburn third. The 13 of Inda running fourth. And look like the 766 going to round out the top five first time down the hill. That's Mike Fontana. But Benny Breck gets the Lucas Oil hole shot. We'll see if he can take home another win. We got riders stacked up coming out of the horseshoe. There are 3 bikes stuck together. That is a Rubik's Cube of motorcycles there. And that looks like the 68 of Tara Giger getting tangled up with Ricky Diaz on the 51. Another rider able to get away already. Leader coming to the top of the Mammoth Freeway. We'll see if Benny Breck can hold on to the front. And it does look like Breck still out front. So Benny Breck, Corey Pennington, Justin Ashburn, Matas Inda, Mike Fontana, top 5 still. Damian Joy running in the 6th spot. Kirk Samuelson 7th. Zach Spano is 8th. Sean Murphy 9th. And Dustin Pulliam rounding out the top 10 first time across. And Benny Breck trying to get away. They're going 7 laps. We'll see if Inda can battle back towards the front. He was given pressure to the leader in Moto 1. Sitting in 4th right now. And Inda going to go to the outside at the bottom of the hill. He's going to get around the 455 of Ashburn. So Matas Inda moves to 3rd. And he's already working on the 160 of Pennington down the switchback. Benny Breck trying to run and hide at the front of the pack. Oh, Inda just banged into the back tire of Corey Pennington. Matas Inda ran smack into the back tire of Pennington. I don't know how he didn't go down. All right, leaders making their way down the Mammoth Freeway, and Breck is going to have a challenge right behind him now. And that does look like the 13. Looks like Inda may have found his way around into that 2nd spot. And he has, and he's going to challenge the inside. Takes the line away from Breck, and Matas Inda takes the lead. A 2nd in Moto 1. He's setting himself up for the overall. So Matas Inda takes the lead. Breck into 2nd. Looks like the 160 of Corey Pennington hanging on to 3rd, but he's got a little company at the top of the hill. That's Justin Ashburn on the 455. Ashburn trying to cross the inside at the bottom of the hill. The 69 hanging on to the 5th spot now. So Zach Spano gets around Joy to take 5th. Looking for your leader on the 13 through the new rhythm section. And it's Matasinda. And Ashburn still working on the 160 of Pennington. And there is the leader down to the finish line, turn to 13 of Matasinda. Benny Breck sitting in second. He's starting to lose time to the leader though. And Justin Ashburn still trying to get around Corey Pennington. Pennington holding that spot on the Yamaha. So Zach Spano, Damian Joy, Kurt Samuelson, Dustin Pulliam through the 8th spot. And Ashburn gets around to take the 3rd spot away from Pennington, so the 455 moving up. And Inda coming out of that switchback section, he is starting to gap Benny Breck. So Matasinda, much better start this time around. He goes right to work and takes the lead. As we do through the Jeremy's Pad tree turn, Inda is putting some distance between himself and Benny Breck. So Matasinda, Benny Breck, Corey Pennington, Justin Ashburn, Corey Pennington, and Zach Spano, your top 5. We'll see if the 69 Spano can close up on Pennington. The 160 starting to lose time to the 3rd place ride of Ashburn. Your leader top of the hill on the 13. So Matasinda, Benny Breck down the bottom of the hill. There is the 455, the KTM of Ashburn in 3rd. Pennington 4th, but he's going to have some pressure now. Spano close to close up on the Yamaha rider. And looks like the 512 of Samuelson on the move as he's going to try and chase down the 817 of Pulliam. Your leader coming through into the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. Just under 4 seconds separating first from second. Into working into the top of the Mammoth Freeway here in just a moment. That is going to put lap number 5 in the books for the 13 Yamaha ride of Matasinda. At this point, looks like he is managing the race out front. Breck is not able to close the gap on him. Big gap back to the third place ride of Ashburn. We see Hispano not able to get up there and battle with Pennington. Where is the 69 Hispano? He's going to lose a bunch of spots. So Hispano dropping down to 6th. So riders starting to settle into their pace here. Looks like Dustin Pulliam trying to work on the 69 and Zach Spano as they make their way down the right-hand side through that switchback section. And Spano trying to get back around the 523 of Damian Joy. And that battle's going to go out of sight on the right side. Your leader dropping back down to the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. So the 13 Yamaha ride, that is Matasinda. He's going to come to the top of the Mammoth Freeway. And this time around, he's going to be looking at the white flag. So there you go, one more time around for the 13 Yamaha rider. Benny Breck consistently running that second spot, but he has not been able to match the pace of the leader. There's a 455 Ashburn. He's all alone in third. Pennington fourth on the 160 and no one close to him. And right now it looks like the battle is for fifth. As Damian Joy has gotten himself into the top 5. Spano on the 69 trying to get it back. So working the final lap here for the plus 25. Schoolboy 1, motor number 2 next off the gate. Open B final down in staging. And looking for the 13 Yamaha Matasinda to make his way through the Jeremy's Pad tree turn. Right there's into that section now. And your leader down to the finish line turn. That is going to be the checkered flag race win here in plus 25. The 13 Yamaha ride of Matasinda. Benny Breck is going to hang on to second after grabbing the Lucas Oil hole shot. We're looking for Ashburn, Pennington, third and fourth. We'll see if Damian Joy can hold off Zach Spano for the top 5. So Ashburn does get third. Looks like Pennington and Joy will hang on fourth and fifth. That'll do it for plus 25. It is going to be time now to send it down to the AmeriCorps SMX Victory Podium, right alongside the My Lucas Oil Pavilion. And Kevin Kelly going to get a chance to talk to our moto winner and Lucas Oil whole shot recipients. I'll send it down to you, Kevin.
Awesome. You learn something new every day. Probably one of the fastest guys from Lithuania you'll probably ever run up against. So it's Mattis if you're here in America and you're just a redneck like me, but it's Matas, is that it?
Yes, sir. It's Mattis or Matas. So either or, whatever's easier for you guys.
Don had it dialed in. He had you dialed in. I'm a redneck, so I'm going to go with whatever's easiest for my stupid dialects here. Congratulations. You had to win this moto to get the overall.
Yes, sir. I was trying to figure out what else I can do out there apart from, just make this two-stroke sing and make these fans happy. But I figured out some cool lines out there. Recuperated after the first 7 laps and back out here. Brought home this win, so I'm kind of impressed with myself right now, honestly.
Pat yourself on the back, man. Job well done. On a 2-stroke, 7-lap motos, that's a lot of work out there.
Yes, sir, it is, but